What's good, good people? Soul Brother number one coming back at you from the top of the chocolate Milky Way, here to reclaim the pyramids. And this afternoon we're going to be doing a review of Fresh Monkey Fiction's Operation Monster Force, Declan Van Helsing. I know you see two of them right here. It's going to be two separate videos. The first one we're going to do is Declan Van Helsing. And this has been a long time coming for Soul Brother. I remember back when they first went on pre-order on Big Bad Toy Store, I had a couple of them pre-ordered, but as you know, they was taking so long that I just, I canceled the pre-orders. And then when they finally came out, they got gone in a hurry. And it was kind of a chore to get the figures at a reasonable price. But with a few help of others and a fortunate timely re-release, I was able to start my collection of Operation Monster Force. And this is going to be the first video review in that series. Now, as we said, we're going to be starting with Declan Van Helsing. Move him to the side so we can see, starting with the packaging. And I'm letting you know now, this is going to be one of the ones I keep. I totally dig these packages, the boxes that the Operation Monster Force figures come in. One of the things I like about it, and I'm a fan of the flap. And when the flap has something on it that's like a backstory of the character, some information on the character, that's even all the more better. So on the flap, inside flap of Declan Van Helsing's box, he has just a short little one-page comic about his involvement in it and how that goes. But yeah, I dig that. And this is not velvet, this is a magnetized flap. But yeah, I'm digging that. You can see on the front, picture of the figure, Operation Monster Force. On the side here, got Declan Van Helsing. You see, well, number one in the series, first figure. And Fresh Monkey Fiction logo right there. It's the same on the other side. And then on the back, it has a write-up giving you a little backstory on the Operation Monster Force universe, what's going on, and how everything's happening. And it's the same for all the characters, but you can pause and read that if you like. I suggest you do if you don't know, but I'm digging that backstory. And you see the cross cell down on the bottom, and with this, the figure that this figure is not on the cross cell. I think that was kind of neat to do. But yeah, this will be one of the packages, the boxes that I keep. This will be a keeper. We're not tossing this one. Get it out the way for a while for the video, but we're keeping that one. Starting with the accessories, and Declan comes with a lot, which is always a plus. As much as action figures are now these days, it's always a plus. First one I'm gonna start with, and I really dig, is the stand. Now, a lot of people don't care for stands. I like stands, because sometimes the figure don't want to stand up, and he may need assistance. But what is a plus is if the stand has some personality, and this one does. I like the fact that they made it look like a tombstone. Has Operation Monster Force on that. And then, if you lay it down, has the name of the character right there. Hot Fire. Let's hear it for stands. Stands with personality. Comes with hands. A lot of hands. At first, I didn't know what was going on with the hands, but I'm like, oh, okay. He comes with a glove set and regular set of hands. So on him, he has just regular gripping hands. Then he has two fists 2 trigger hands, and 2 I'm gonna get your hands, ungloved. Those are some nice I'm gonna get your hands too. Now where the extra hands come in, he comes with gloved hands, but they're the same, you know, gloved I'm gonna get your hands. Glove trigger hands. Glove fists. And gloved gripping hands, regular gripping hands. For a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 extra pairs of hands. Extra. I say extra because you don't count the ones you come with, because that's regular. Those are extra. Now for the accessories, well, we still on the accessories, and he has a lot more. What I want to start with, let's start with the knife. There's the knife, brown paint apps on the handle, black blade with silver paint apps on the edge. Digging that. Hot fire. Comes with 2 sidearms. Comes with this little bitty one right here. Brown paint apps on the handle. Then he comes with what looks like to be a 45. Same brown paint apps on the handle. Comes with some silver spikes. This badass looking firearm here with rifle with a spike attachment on the bottom. I think it's supposed to be fired. I think that's the trigger mechanism down there. But that is a nice looking firearm. And magazine does come out. And you can see the paint apps on the bullets on the inside. But this is a that's pretty cool looking firearm. And he comes with his crossbow that shoots those bolts. You can see him down here. And I like the fact that it's kind of looks like it has some wear on it. Not shiny and new, look like it's been through some things. And they're not bendy. Comes with blast effects for the firearms. As you can see. And it has a smoke effect, like you just fired it. Ports in just like that. Now, to continue with the accessories, because he comes with a lot. Comes with left and right thigh, I don't know what you want to call them, but these what you put on his thigh to, and you see the hole in there because this is a modular, kind of like I think I first saw it on Classified Doc, I believe, where the attachments on the chest plate and everything was modular, where you could mix and match. But for example, Here's the holster for his firearm. There's the hole. I got it in earlier. I don't know if I used this one or not. There it is. And we're going to put this on his thigh later on in the video. But you can see how that holster ports in on that thigh thing there. Nice paint apps on it. The clasps are painted black. The straps are a olive drab green. And we're going to slide the firearm in there. Like so. And there you go. And that's just that thigh piece. He also comes with this chest piece right here that you can take this one off. Let me go ahead and, well, can you take that off? Yeah. You can take that off, and you see the two holes where it can port in. And I think I'm gonna use this one too, because I think I like that one better. But you see the pegs, and they can port in. See the shotgun shells over here, and various other stuff. Comes with an extra magazine. Painted silver bullet on the top. And I think this pouch is the magazine pouch. I believe. Or it could be the radio pouch. Because he also comes with this radio. And that could be the radio pouch. And I'm thinking more it may be. But hell, it's your toy. You paid for it. You can make it be whatever you want to be. But there you go. Comes with the sheath for his knife. Go ahead and put that on in. There you go. Comes with, I think these are 3 smoke grenades that can be pegged on somewhere. 2 more grenades. And the radio. And that is finally all the accessories. Now we're going to get into the figure. And the figure is that hot fire. Starting with the, we just going to talk about the face sculpt. Got that scar going down. That cool scar that's broken up by his eye. Look like Van Helsing had been through some things. Got a little stubble on him, just a little bit. But as far as articulation, he can get 360 on the head. He can look up that far and look down that far, but the neck is on a joint, so you can pull that neck down and he can look down further. I'm digging it. He gets the T-pose. 360 at the shoulder. Bicep swivel. And let's see, he has double jointed elbows. There we go. We can get him work. Brother's gonna work it out. The double jointed pinless elbows. Gets 360 at the wrist and his regular gripping hands on that in and out hinge. And while we're here, I don't want to be remiss in forgetting about his tattoos on his forearm. And I can see that it's coming through on the camera nice, that skull tattoo. And on the other hand, on the other forearm, it's like some writing. I don't know if it actually says anything because it's too small, but if they ever come out with something that lets us know what that says, that'd be fire. Now, I don't know if he has a, what's the name? I don't want to take this off just yet because it may be hard to get back on, and I ain't trying to go through all that now, but I'm pretty sure there is a diaphragm cut joint in there somewhere, but he's not going to be able to use it because of the vest that's on him. But he gets swivel at the waist. I'm pretty sure he has a diaphragm cut. Standard for action figures nowadays. He can hit that Van Damme. He has a thigh cut. Allows swivel at the thigh. The double jointed pinless knees. No thigh swivel. Ankle pivot. And a little bit of ankle rocker there. But this figure is fire. I knew when I first saw, when they first came out, when they were first advertising them, I jumped on the pre-order right quick. But like I said, it was taking too long, so I canceled them. But we back on it now. We back on it. And I'm going to get Van Helsing geared up on how I want him displayed and conclude this video. All right, here is how we got Declan Van Helsing all geared up. I switched out, you can see I put his knife sheath on. I got the radio over here. Got the sidearm, drop leg holster. And I got his spikes on his leg. I did put those extra 3 grenades on the back. And one thing I did forget when I was going over the articulation, he does have a butterfly joint. It's going to be hindered a little bit by his rig that he has on, but it is a nice butterfly joint. All hail the butterfly joint. But one thing that was, he comes with doesn't come with places to store all of his accessories because there's no holster anywhere for his other sidearm, uh, the extra magazine. Yeah, and his radio. But I guess if you wanted a radio on him, you could choose. I mean, yeah. Well, if he has that radio, he don't need this one on there. So there's that. But I wish he had a little place for where he could store his other firearm, his sidearm. You know, little leg holster or something. But other than that, that is Declan Van Helsing. And these may have, as far as storyline, the whole thing, storyline and action figures and accessories. Before this, Valor vs. Action Force was my favorite military themed line. Then classified. Fresh Monkey Fiction's Monster Force, they may have took that throne. These are some good figures and nice accessories. I dig it. And the stand, man, that was genius. It was brilliant. I like that on the stand. But anyway, that concludes my review of Operation Monster Force Declan Van Helsing. I recommend you go get you one or two, or however you want to do it. But remember, keep a glide in your stride, a dip in your hip, and we can all wait on the mothership. Y'all be easy.